Hey everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody. I am here with my May Allie Edwards Story Kit review video, and this is a little bit different than the ones I've done before because the ones I've done before I've killed or finished using the kits, and I'm not done with this one. But there's a reason I'm not done, and it's because I didn't have the appropriate photos to use with it. So let me tell you a little bit about the kit and what I thought about it, and then kind of what my plans are for this. So let me move these out the way. Okay, so this kit, just a recap of the information about this kit, it's Allie Edwards, so it's www.allieedwards.com. It's a monthly pocket kit with story prompts. And this is actually copied directly from the site. It says it's geared toward memory keepers. These products act as sparks to help document and celebrate the stories of your life. And that's exactly what this kit was. This is the type of kit I think that you would buy on a monthly basis. I would definitely suggest the stamp set. It was sold out when I purchased this kit, otherwise I would have bought it as well. But I think buying probably both this kit and the stamp set, if not just the stamp set, would be something that would be perfect to purchase each month and keep in your scrap room, especially for those times where you feel like your scrapbooking is getting a bit stale or you're having a hard time telling the stories. I think these kits would be perfect for that. So a recap on the price, and this is just for this since I didn't have the stamp set. A 12-month subscription to this is $19.99 a month. A 6-month subscription is $21.99, and a month-to-month is $24.99. Now keep an eye out for coupon codes and deals because I got this kit when they had their try it for $5 special. So I bought it for $5, but keep an eye out for them to have specials. If you're already a subscriber, of course, you can't do the special, but if you're new, sometimes they have specials like that for you to use, so keep an eye out. Shipping in the US is free. If you're international, it's $2. It includes a $2 processing fee. The release date is the 15th of every month. Now the prompts, though, are set for the whole year. So the prompt for this one was reading. The shipping date, basically on the 15th of the month, you can start purchasing it, and then they start shipping. This kit in particular had 6 3x4 journaling cards, 4 4x6 journaling cards, an acrylic word, 18 chipboard shapes, 19 speech bubble die cuts, 1 4x6 silk screen, phrase stickers, there were 88 of those, alpha stickers, there were 101 of those, plastic numbers 0 through 9, access to the private story subscription classroom. I definitely didn't utilize that as much as I could have, but I think that would be, I heard actually from from some subscribers that classroom is extremely helpful. And of course, as I mentioned, coordinating with this kit, they have a story stamp subscription, and they do have a digital story kit as well that I did not mention, but they do have that. So the code for this for me to get this, I think it's over, but you could definitely try. For the first month was Try Story Kit, so TRY Story Kit, or Try Story Stamp for the promo for the stamp set. If you're doing a month-to-month subscription, you just want to pay attention to the cancellation date. So if you want to cancel, you just have to make sure you cancel in the proper time. Otherwise, you could be billed a fee. Or if you're in a 6-month or 12-month subscription and you want to cancel in the middle of your term, you may be charged a fee, which it says is 50% of your remaining contract obligation. Okay, so what I did is I created 3 Project Life 12x12 spreads, but I have a lot left and I'm going to share that with you. A couple notes for this kit that I wanted to make sure. Cleaning the silk screen, I obviously struggled with that, and there were some tips that were given to me to clean it with water, and so that is something which I did clean it, but I haven't used it since I cleaned it, so that is something I'm going to have to work on. So silk screen was not a good thing for me, but it is in the kit and I will try using that again. And then second of all, someone had said that they would like to see me use this kit in a 12x12 page, and that is an awesome idea. And I took that as a challenge to myself, so when I do get some photos that are appropriate for this, I will use them in a 12x12 spread. Okay, so let me show you what I have left. And as I mentioned, I have a lot left. Oh gosh, I can't get it out. Hang on. And by the way, I do like these little pockets that they come in because you can very easily stack them on your shelf and have all of them, have 12 of them. And I do, if you are a subscriber, you know this, I keep every little tiny bit and piece that I cut off. And since this kit is not complete, I will keep these little bits in here. So these are all my little bits that I've cut off that I will use for scraps and other layouts. Those are my bits. Oh. All right, those are my little scraps that I'll keep. So this is just the backing of something. This may, no, this maybe? Oh, I think that was the backing for my silk screen. So here's my silk screen. I didn't use this one. This is the one I used, so it's in here. So this is really just trash, I guess, but I'll use it for layering or something. So there's the silk screen. I have a few pieces of my glassine bag left, which I do use that, so that stays in here. Here's the acrylic word. I think I would use this on the 12 by 12 page. I just imagine this picture, this large picture of Kaylin with books piled up around him, or him sitting there reading books because he loves reading books, and have this kind of down in the corner and have the photo up here. So I'm saving that for the 12 by 12 page. The chipboard pieces I have left, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left, and there were 18. So I used over half of those. This is a little bit from the silk screen, the card I used with the silk screen, so that's kind of a scrap. Another little bit of that glassine bag. Okay, here are the word stickers. I use these a lot. Of course, I have a lot left, but I did use these a lot. These were really fun. I have, of course, my letter stickers left. I thought I used them a decent amount of time, but I have a lot left. This whole bottom last 4 rows, or last 3 rows, are numbers, and then the last row and a half is punctuation, so there's still a lot of options here. There are a lot of options here. Should use proper grammar. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 numbers left. I have a few cards. This was cut off of a 3 by 4 card. Okay, so I have two 3 by 4 cards left. And then, I'm sorry, this was cut off of a 4 by 6 card. I have this one 4 by 6 card left, which has the story Sparks on the back. And I started to use this side, but I was just going to use it as a background, so I decided to keep it because I thought this was very helpful for me. And then, and this is what I imagine the digital classroom includes, things like this. And then this was cut off of a 4 by 6 card. And just to note, this one said favorite book. This is the British spelling, I believe. And I mean, so that's really nice to have the different spelling options depending on where you're located, since we don't spell favorite like that here in the US. They did have the other spelling on the other side of that. And then lastly, I have my speech bubbles. I cut this one down to use it and it was too big. But I have a lot of these speech bubbles left. A lot of the speech bubbles that are left were very book specific, so I didn't use those. Since none of my photos actually related to books, they related to learning and reading in different ways, I kept, of course, all the book ones. And those are the ones I think that I would use on the 12 by 12 spread page with that acrylic word read. So that's what I have left. That's actually a pretty good amount. As I mentioned, there's definitely a lot left. I would love to use up more of these speech bubbles and the acrylic word and a couple of the other things before I say that I'm done with this kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it intact in my little pocket and put it in my, I have like a large box that sits on the floor beside me, and that's where I keep a lot of my embellishments. I don't work out of that box, but I pull from that box whenever I'm starting to work with a new kit or creating a stash kit, but I like to keep it right next to me, so if I do need something I can just reach down and grab it. So this is going to be in there. I also have kits and things that I've purchased you know, maybe older kits or grab bag kits. I keep those in there so whenever I have time and I'm not working with a kit, I can pull those out and use them. So this is going to go in there. So let me just put it all aside and I'll show you my layouts that I created. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a little bit different than the regular kits that I've been getting. And I'll give you a heads up. June's going to be a little bit different as well, but a little bit different in a very exciting way. So stay tuned because I already have some things for June that I will be revealing to you. Hopefully later this week. I might do kind of a what's coming up kind of video so I can tell you what's going on. It's a lot of really exciting things. I was contacted to be part of a blog hop and a couple other things. And then the kits for this month are going to be really exciting, so make sure that you guys pay attention for upcoming videos. I don't know exactly what our posting schedule is going to be for that, so I don't want to say too much and say, hey, watch out for Saturday, when I don't exactly know if the video will be ready by Saturday. So let me show you the layouts. So this is the first layout I did here, and this one was about the weather and, you know, the crazy weather we were having, and really kind of learning new things with games and reading the weather and paying attention to the weather. There were a lot of snowy pictures for this week. And I like this Once Upon a Time card because I kind of got to tell a little bit of a story. It says, just a little story. Once upon a time, on a cold and snowy day, a little boy pulled out a game called Monopoly Junior. Little did he know this would be the start of a long love of board games, just like his mama. He would grow to love all games. Just thought that was cute. Kind of a cute way to tell the story, a different way than I normally do. And I put a banner here that says so much fun. And then put one of the speech bubbles that says, take me away. See, these are the ones I used mostly, like the patterned one here that I added some alphas on top of, take me away, exploring new worlds. Those are the type of speech bubbles I used, and a lot of the very specific reading ones are left. This is the second layout, and this has a flip pocket here. And this one is just another layout from February. I think all of them were from February of 2015. And this one I used only one speech bubble, and this was just a patterned one. But I used some of the chipboard pieces and a lot of the little word stickers. And then here's my little flip pocket, and I used some of the numbers here. So this one says, tell your tale, the next chapter, he is 4. And then this has 2 friends is kind of the title here. So that's that one. And then this is the very last one, and this one I use kind of Christmas colors, but not on Christmas, not a Christmas layout. And again, I used one of the speech bubbles here, and this one just says "Stories Are Life" because they're in the classroom at the museum, kind of learning a few new things, and it says "Story Time" because they're learning about different animals with bones, and which animals don't have bones, and all of that. And then I used another speech bubble here that says "The story is," and then told kind of what they were doing. I like this one a lot. I used a couple pieces of that glassine bag here and then a little bit of vellum as well. And this was the final one. Oh, and then I thought this was clever. I thought this was funny. So I put note and then at the Museum of Natural Sciences because that's where we were. These are those green alphas that came in the kit, but I added a bunch of different alphas for my stash, and then I put a word sticker down here that said nerd vibes only because we're at a museum, and then ignite the mind over here. I thought that was kind of funny. So that is it. That is everything I created with this kit. Only 3 layouts, but I'm extremely happy with these layouts because they told a little bit more of the story than what some of my other layouts have done. I haven't always been very satisfied with my journaling. I always felt like I could tell a lot more other than, hey, he's playing a game, it snowed, we went driving, there was ice on the trees, whatever. I like this style of storytelling a lot better. I found it a lot more valuable. And those are the type of things that I would want to pass on. So I need to, or I would really like to kind of continue to focus on this style of storytelling. And once I finish my kit review series and I'm not getting a bunch of different kits every month, I probably will go back and subscribe to Allie's kit, just because it really is valuable in the storytelling aspect of it. And that is everything that I have for you guys today. I will say, excuse me, make sure you keep an eye out for that video that I said where I might kind of go over what's coming up, because there are a lot of different things that are going on this month in June in regards to my channel. And I haven't like sent it out or anything, but I've started a Facebook group for my Design by Melody channel. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I created a Facebook group for my Design by Melody channel, and it's so that I can get information to you guys a little bit more quickly than just in videos. So I will try to post the link to that down below. If it's not in this video, it will definitely be in my kind of what's going on video. And in that, I would like to post things like coupon codes that I have come across for any of the kits that I've done kit reviews for, or tell you about different things that are coming up, like the blog hop that I'm going to be participating in later this month, and a couple of things like that. So check it out. If it's not up and running yet to be in the description box on this video, definitely keep an eye out for my what's coming up video, because it will be in there. So anyways, those are my thoughts on this kit. Loved it. Awesome. Highly recommend it. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and if you would like to see this spreadsheet, make sure you check out the blog post that goes along with this video, because it will be in there. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a great afternoon, and happy scrapping. Bye.